There are also some serious human health concerns with the shrimp that most of us are eating, regardless of the origin as wild caught or farmed. Could you share a little bit about that?
Yeah, for sure. So I think I might have mentioned this when I was talking about the farming shrimp, but a big part of that water exchange problem is that you end up having a lot of unhealthy shrimp in the system because you can't basically pump the water fast enough to keep the water clean enough to keep the shrimp healthy. And so the result of that is a lot of shrimp farmers have tried to use antibiotics and often a lot of antibiotics in order to keep the shrimp healthier. So we all pretty much know at this point that excessive antibiotic use is bad for us, it's bad for our health. It causes, superorganisms and all these other scary things that we don't necessarily want to have to deal with. So that's definitely a big source of that. And then the other side of it is the preservatives. So these shrimp are mostly coming from thousands of miles away to their final destination. They're actually designed to sort of withstand freshness tests for up to 5 years before they're thawed and eaten. And there's nothing inherently wrong with freezing your food. I think if you're doing it the right way, it can be high quality. But if you're adding 100 times the federal regulations of metabisulfates, that's probably an issue. And just some kind of back of napkin math that we've been able to do at Azariah tells us that, like, based on the size of the containers that people are using to do the dip, which is basically you take a concentrate, you pour it into the bucket, and then you dip the shrimp, and that's what adds the preservatives to them. If you think about how big those concentrates are, or how much is in them, and how big the boxes are, and you think about putting all of it into the box, that's going to get you to about 100 times the FDA allowed amount. So it's definitely a problem.